Lift every voice and sing till earth and heavens ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Hey everybody, how you be? I hope you're good. Alrighty, first order of business, the song. Of course, if you don't know that song, then you're either like from a completely different country and you just were born, like today, or you just never, or you just don't like to listen to it and you just never heard it all the way through, or something like that. Or you never heard that verse, because that is Lift Every Voice and Sing. It is what also, or better known, also known as the Black National Anthem. It is a song that was, I cannot even recall who actually originally wrote the song. I know who wrote the song, who originally wrote the song. I just cannot, you know how, like a brain fart. But, lovely song. It's been sung by millions and millions of people. You know, it's been redone by millions of people, all kinds of things. I chose to go with a more traditional way of singing it, you know, a more traditional version. I only sang one verse, though. People don't also know that there are three verses to the song. Three verses to the song. And I hope that you all go listen to it if you've never heard it. Even just that verse, because that's the most popular verse. That's the verse everybody sings. Like, that's usually the only verse people sing. It's a song of, you know, triumph and truth that we all must learn, that we all need to learn from. It's a beautiful song. Go listen to it. And it's the introduction to my Black History Month sneak bit? What? I don't know. Black History Month little segment of my series that I'm doing, because if you don't know, today is February the 3rd. It is officially it was officially Black History Month on the 1st, but it's officially Black History Month on this vlog. So happy Black History Month. I hope you're all doing something to celebrate, whether you're, you know, lifting your voice somewhere, singing, you know, the hymns and the spirituals and the freedom songs, or if you're, you know, doing community service somewhere. So I hope you're all celebrating in some way. It's a very important month, not only for Black people, but I believe for everyone, because it's the time we get to celebrate our ancestors. Because I honestly feel that we all got a little Black in us somewhere. And so, but not only that, not only that, but we all, you know, it's a time where we can come together and, you know, reveal the truth of, like, our ancestors, and be proud of where we come from, especially as Black people. Be proud of where we come from, you know. Be proud of the inventions, the boundaries that were crossed, you know, and, you know, the powerful boundaries that were crossed, and, you know, our fight for freedom and for our rights to, you know, vote, sit in the front of a bus or anything, you know, sit in a movie theater where we want to. And so, you know, these things were fought for us. And so I think this is a time we get to actually greatly celebrate it. And I'm so proud of that. You know, we have, like, I mean, they invented, like, I didn't know that a Black man invented the scoop ice cream. I saw that on Instagram instead, or a day. Like, I was like, okay. Like, I didn't know that. Thank you. We wouldn't have anything to scoop our ice cream with. Look at us. Or our frozen yogurt for y'all who eat frozen yogurt. But yeah, I was like, all right. Like, it's so much that we don't realize that people, our people actually invented or just, discovered or contributed to that, if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have these things. So, I'm so proud. So this, I guess, the time to say, I love all races. Like I always say, I love all races. I'm for all races. I'm all for interracial dating. I'm for I'm for everything. Like I love swirl people. People who got a bunch of stuff. And I think that's so interesting and intricate. I mean, I would love if I was swirl something, but I absolutely love being, who I am. Black, whatever you want to call me, black, African American, whatever you want to call me. I love being who I am. I love being black. My culture. I love my culture, my race, because I think we hold something so special. Like, not only with, the way we look, but the way who we are, And I heard somebody say this, I think, and I really related to it. I'm like, I think a lot of times people love, and it's kind of harsh, it's going to sound kind of harsh, but I think a lot of times people love not a lot of times, everybody loves black culture. Like, they love what we bring to the table. They love black culture, whether that be hip hop or whatever. They love black culture, but they don't always love, it's going to sound harsh, but they don't always love black people. And I think that's what we need to learn. We need to learn to love all of it. Like, not only us, but we as black people too, because we can be judgmental too and real harsh on different races and kind of messed up about things. So we need to all just learn to love everybody and do this. Get involved with each other. Like, meet someone outside your race. You'll be like, oh, I mean, it's gonna make you look like, oh, like that's what y'all do. But it's always something. Like, I didn't get exposed to, because I went to a predominantly black school all my life. I've always went to predominantly black schools, and it wasn't until I actually was in Mosaic that I started really interacting with people of different races. And I've always been open to doing it, but I just never had anybody. I never knew anybody. Like, I didn't have know any really white people. I mean, I didn't know any white people. I didn't know any people from from Latin backgrounds or anything like that until I got into Mosaic, and then I started meeting people like that. I remember one time we went to Chicago, and we met Albany Park Theater Project, APTP. Hi, APTP. I wonder if they still are going on. I hope so, because we went. It was because it was I always say this. I might have said it on here before. That was my favorite ever trip I took in Mosaic, because I just fell in love with everything. I fell in love with Chicago that time, but I also fell in love with everything that Chicago had to offer, and not only that, but the APTP, they were just really welcoming. They were predominantly Latino culture, and they Latino descent. They were, most of them were, and they were really warming and really just welcoming. And just really fun. We had so much fun. We played theater games, stuff like that. We had known them forever, and it was just so much fun. It was one of those movie kind of things where you go and you meet people and you feel like you've known them forever. It was so cool. Once we met them, we actually we're with them every day. we got our directors exchange numbers, and we would call, and they would meet where they were going. We would see where they were going, so we could meet up with them, or they would see where we were going and meet up with them. It was so much fun. But it was just a small, and like I said, it was a small group of us. The Mosaic, it was only I believe 7 of us. No, it was only 8 of us that went. The artists, and then it was 4 adults who went. So it was only 12 of us. So we got in a van and we just went. It was so much fun though. It was so much fun. So like I said, that was one of my favorite trips. But yeah, getting off track. That's just my whole gist of just making sure you're mixing with other races, and we love where we come from though. I think we should all be proud of where we come from. I think white people should be proud of where they come from, as we should be proud of where we come from. Don't be ashamed of your race. Definitely. If there are a lot of things to be ashamed of sometimes. Well, no, they're not. I'll take that back. Sometimes we think there are a lot of things to be ashamed of. But one thing I know for a fact we should never be ashamed of is our racial background, where we come from. No matter where you come from. Some people may be uncomfortable because they feel like they come from a background where, people weren't always so nice. Some people may feel I don't know, just using this as an example. Okay, some people may be uncomfortable with sometimes being German because of, what happened with, the Holocaust and things like that. that's your background. Like that was not who you are. Like, or just say some people may be uncomfortable being white because they feel like they can't do some of the things they want to do like around black people. They feel like we're gonna get offended all the time. And sometimes you want people who take offense very quickly just because of something very idiotic. But not everybody's gonna be like that. And I think, like I said, you should be proud of who you are, no matter who you are, white, black, Latino, Asian, whatever you are. Be proud of it. That's the gist of that. Okay, that's it. That's pretty much all I have to talk about, you guys. I'm gonna get on off of here. Oh, but I guess I can talk about like some stuff I've been watching. Did you guys see the Toni Braxton movie? That was good. If you didn't watch it, go watch it because it was really good. Like, and I was really proud because the girl, first of all, the girl who played, they did, the casting was excellent in that movie. Even though they did do Tawanda Little Bow, they did Tawanda Little Bow. Not saying the girl who played Tawanda was ugly or anything, but they kept her in these pigtails. That was messed up. Don't do that. That was not nice. But anyway, besides that, like, the casting was amazing. The girl who played Toni was beautiful. Like, I don't know who that girl was, but she was gorgeous. Not saying Toni Braxton isn't gorgeous, because she is pretty. Like, she did a very good job. But that girl was gorgeous anyway. But it was like Babyface. The guy who played Babyface plays in The Have and the Have Nots. Played in. I don't know if he's still in it. I don't watch the show, but he was in the show, and he did a good job. But he looks just like Babyface. And he does. He looks just like Babyface. And the guy who played L.A. Reid, and he's a kind of established actor, so I feel bad for not knowing his name. But he did a really great job too. Like, it was just a really great movie. It was an excellent movie. So I suggest you go watch it. Yeah, you're gonna learn something about Toni Braxton you didn't know. Like, I was like, ooh, that was interesting. Like, wow, I didn't know that. There was a lot of stuff though I did know. So I was like, okay, look at me knowing stuff. But yeah, I suggest if you haven't seen it, go watch that. I watched the Celebration of Gospel. That was okay. It was less interesting than I wanted it to be. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad show, but it wasn't as like good as past ones to me have been. It was really good though. The highlight, which I did not expect, the highlight of that show was Yolanda Adams and Tank performing. I loved it. Like, they sang In the Midst of It All. That's Yolanda Adams' song, and she they tore that song up. And of course, Leandria Johnson, whom I love, was on it too. But they had her singing with I forgot his name, Byron Wilson something. And he's a good singer. He has a really nice. But I just like Leandria Johnson sing by herself because the anointing you get from her, you can't get from anybody else. And I just love her by herself. Like, I love her. I'll just hear her sing, and like, I love to see her presence. But yeah, so that was on. And the other thing, not for nothing, I love Taraji P. Henson. I love me some Taraji P. Henson. I love her. I love her as Cookie. I love everything about her. I love her. She does an excellent job hosting. It's nothing against her. I just miss Steve Harvey hosting it. I really enjoy Steve Harvey hosting it. Not because I think that he does it. Well, I do think he does a better job, but because she does a fine job. She does an excellent job hosting it. But I just I don't know. He brought something very special to brought something really special to the Celebration of Gospel that I really loved and I really missed, and I wish that he could come back. Kind of like when they brought the light skin and Viv on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air after the dark skin. I mean, it was still good, and it was nothing against the light skin and Viv because that was a job. That's a come, do your thing, like, for real. I'm proud of you. It was good. It was good and everything, but it wasn't the same when the dark skin and Viv left. So it's kind of like that. Okay, and last thing before I go, because I'm like coming up on this last minute that I need to hush up. Okay, so it's this show on Oxygen now called Preachers of Atlanta, like Preachers of LA, like Preachers of Detroit. Watch it. It's so good. It seems like gonna be one of the more popular ones, like most of the other Atlanta franchises. They good for doing some good franchises. It seems like it's a little messy, but at the same time, it's so powerful because one of my favorites, Leandria Johnson's on there. I love her, and I love what she stands for. I love what all of the pastors stand for, and they all have like a strong viewpoint on a lot of things. And I think that it's really interesting. I watched it last night. I was going to record it, but then I stayed up till 1 to watch it because I was at work. Then I was like, I'm going to watch it. It was really great, and it was really informative, and really, like I said, really powerful. Especially Leandria Johnson's point, and like for her to be so open. So I'm like, wow. Okay, so watch it. And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace out, you guys. Love you.